recording. Okay. Welcome everyone to the first edition or episode of Nordics in Review, an extension of what was previously Sweden in Review extended to the rest of the Nordics countries. This includes Denmark, Iceland, Finland, Sweden, and Iceland. With this said, let us start the presentation. Also, FYI, there's 2 red dots here. I'm not sure what they're from. I don't mind. There's 5 of them! I said Iceland twice. Finland, Denmark, Norway, Sweden, Denmark, Norway, Iceland? I'm missing one. Fine. It's fine. Okay, you're not trolling me. Anyway. Go. This is Europe. Surprisingly enough, this is Europe. I know, it's crazy, isn't it? But in terms of Smash Ultimate, if you were to ask what is Europe in Smash Ultimate, I think you'll find that most people reply the UK and the France of the world. Or perhaps if they're more cultured, they might include Spain, Germany, and the Netherlands as being part of the main components of Smash Ultimate in Europe. And you know, if we look at if you look at them and what they actually mean, if we click on France, but you think immediately of Gluttony, maybe Ruffalo, and you know, the tournaments they held and they're being recorded and presented, such as Terra, Ultimate Wanted series, stuff like that. And if we extend to, I don't know, the UK, people talk about Bloom, people talk about Lugi. Obviously, they have Invasion and Region. And if you look at Spain, they have the usual Andres Defense, Disqui, and obviously the Czech Republic series. And then if you go to Germany, even though they might not have as many events that they host and are reported on a global scale, they still have very good players, such as Tariq and Quick. And even the Netherlands, who, albeit small, has 3 very good players that travel out of region and are being recorded and reported the results upon, such as Space, Mr. R, and Ramses. Or well, at least previously. Now he's a very good commentator instead. So that gives us a question. What about us? Who records us? Who talks about us? As of right now, let's think about it. Well, if we look at Norway, there are 3 main people that people talk about, at least within the Nordics and slightly outside. Amble is very well known for Twitter, also for going out of country. Whoopi was previously known and before he retired and became a content creator, and apparently Jonas, J4Jonas, is known for being among the old school people. He's known for being part of a very good players in Norway. For Finland, we have Lancelot, and that's it. From Denmark, we have Hope, who travels out of country. And from Sweden, we have Kevin's past legacy, Rage's past legacy at Valhalla and DreamHack, as you sure might know by now, considering what he posts on Twitter. We have, coming up, we have the newcomer in the form of Taudi, making waves as the Swaggish mixtape, making waves around Europe and actually getting reported on. And then we have Big Chungus, a newcomer that is making waves through the power of Minecart and Steve. And also being very good, of course. But making waves across Europe. And then, as far as I know, Iceland doesn't actually have many notable players outside of its own region. And therefore does not get recorded as much. Which is unfortunate, of course. But, you know, this is kind of a thing. Like, if you look at it from behind, the problem with this, right, is that we're not talked about much. The Nordics are not talked about almost at all. And when this happens, maybe we can do something about it. So here's my answer to what about us? Who gets to talk about us? We get to talk about us. Welcome to Nordics in Review, which purpose is giving the Nordics the spotlight, introducing summary of events. This program involves recording of Nordic SSBU activity, such as characters, out-of-region travel, etc., etc. There are 2 asterisks there. The reason for that is because this version is slightly budget, Characters and travel are being worked on right now. I will give you a sneak preview at the end of this if you wish. But those are not included in this edition. There's one thing that is included here to compensate for that. And therefore, what the Nordics in review is a highlight on an otherwise mostly undocumented region. So, let me tell you this. Let us talk about us. Also, Mysterio, thanks a lot for the 5 gifted. Hugely appreciated. Let us talk about us. Alright, let's start with some descriptive statistics for all Nordic tournaments. In the month of January, there were 42 tournaments, 15 of which were held in Sweden, 20 in Norway, 1 in Finland, 3 in Iceland, and 3 in Denmark. Norway taking the gold here for being the country of the 5 with the most tournaments held. Sweden second, Iceland and Denmark tied as third. You're gonna see this as a very repeating pattern. Gold will be the best, silver will be the second, and Iceland and Denmark will be the third. Let us keep going. There were a cumulative attendee number of 742 in January, of which 178 came from Sweden, 451 came from Norway, Smashburg of course, Finland 30, Iceland 41, and Denmark 42. Cumulative number of attendees in January, 742. In terms of active local scenes, we have 25, of which Sweden makes up of 11, Norway 10, Finland 1, Iceland 1, and Denmark 2. Let us keep going. Okay, so here's how it's gonna work. This is how it's going to work. All of this is interactable. Finland has 5 active locals, but as of right now, it was only held in Chile. That is what I meant. Active local for the month of January. Chile? Something like that. I'll get to it once I see it in front of me. These are the active locals for the month of January, regardless. As far as things are concerned. Okay, so the way this works is that this is interactive. I do refer to the city, that is correct. I do refer to the city. If you want me to change how things are laid out, I can as well. You just let me know. So, these are interactables. Which means that I can get to click on any of them. And we can start on any of them. Norway will be last for a reason you will see very soon. But, which one do I start with? Try moving the chat a bit? I can try. Should I maybe remove the chat? Is that something you should do? I can just do this for now. Sure. I can just remove the chat for now. Start with Denmark? Get it over with? Do I keep the chat or not? I can put it... I don't know, man. I'll remove it for now. Okay, I keep it? Okay, fine. I'll keep you. 1 second. Okay, you should be there now. There we go. I don't know. I'll put you here for now. Alright. So, let's start with Denmark. There we go. Alright. Starting off with Denmark. I'll put the chat over here. Why not? I'll put you here, actually. There. Okay, starting off with Denmark. In Denmark, to give you a quick recap, there were 3 tournaments for the month of January. 2 were held at Aarhus, and 1 was held in Copenhagen. In terms of results, Aarhus, which includes both the FGCA Monthly and Pit Stop 3, had an average attendee count of 15.5, and the first one was won by Osk, Seth getting second with a seeding factor of 2, and Grok getting third, and the second being won by Meli Megron, Osk getting second with a seeding factor of 5, and Malishoning getting third with a seeding factor of 3. Varavi going crazy. Aarhus? Okay, I remember Aarhus. Thank you very much. Copenhagen was the second scene that was active in January, of which Tsun won. Let's Talk getting second, Osk getting third, with an attendee of 11. Tournament data. The biggest tournament was held in Aarhus with 22 attendees, Copenhagen second with 11. The highest average was held by Aarhus at 15.5 and Copenhagen at 11. Valhalla is in the month of February. Highest cumulative is Aarhus with 31 attendees and Copenhagen with 11. And the total cumulative attendees within the first 3 events of the year was 42. With the total average attendees, you can't see it there, but it says average attendees. I will make that very clear if you just give me a moment. Actually, you know what? I won't, but you can just trust my word on that. It says total average attendees of 14, which is 42 divided by 3 events. And lastly, the best outperformer. This I do want to close myself out for. Nope, that's all right. Question mark? There we go. The best outperformer, in terms of seeding factor, that is, we have Osk and Angry Face, a pit stop 3 with seeding factor of 5, respectively. Very good. What next? What next? What next? Oh, I'm coming back. I'm back. What the hell is this? Iceland? Also, I would like to say that this was very ghetto of me. But by ghetto, I mean it was made very quickly and very fast. Perhaps not the right usage of words, but this was definitely not the scale. Let's do Iceland. Okay. Iceland, quick recap. Tournaments held 3. Reykjavik, 3. Apparently there are 2 locals that are active among the same city, but I count it as the same place. The result. Reykjavik contains Skatepark Showdown, Zoner's Paradise, and the International Games, with a 13.67 attendee average. The first tournament was won by Mr. Nomad, with city factor of 2, Airly getting second, and I apologize if I'm getting this wrong, but Yopi Tropy with a city factor of 2 getting third. Thank you so much for the gift of subs, Mr. Psych. The second local was won by Maple Gold. Galdur, oh god, I am not gonna pronounce this correctly, but Galdur Kauer, with a seeding factor of 3 getting second, and Egiru getting third, with seeding factor of 1. And we have Maple Gold once again getting first, with Egiru getting second, and Irely getting third, with seeding factor of 1. In terms of tournament data, we have the usual. The biggest Reykjavik is 20, highest average is Reykjavik with 13.67. It's also the only place that I have recorded down. Highest cumulative is 41 with Reykjavik, of course. Total cumulative attendees is 41. And you can trust me, it says total average attendees 13.67 with 41 divided by 3. The best outperformer, I will once again close myself out of here. Hello. Forget the dash or the O in OP. Thank you for telling me. I will change that. Thank you very much. DM me. And then best outperformer, Galdur, Kauer, and the Biscuit at Zona's Paradise 44 with both seeding factors of 3. Seeding factor absence of 3. Okay, next up. We did Iceland. We did Denmark. Sweden or Finland next? Finland or Sweden? Finland? Ah, fuck it, we do Finland. Okay, we do Finland. Quick recap once again. There was one tournament for the month of January. Held in, oh god, Chile. And the results are as follow. It was called Mocktail Mash and it was won by Tande with a seeding factor upset of 5. Oi. Legazzini getting second with a seeding factor of 1, and Mr. Aska getting third with a seeding factor of 2. Also, you gotta love the arrows. There's only one winner, but surely you cannot tell where that is. There is no way you can possibly tell where that is, even though there's only one person. Anyway, let's move forward. Tournament data, of course. The biggest was held in Chile, if not the only one. The highest average was Chile, if not the only one. The highest cumulative was, in fact, you guessed it, Chile, if not the only one. Total cumulative attendees was 30, and total average attendees was 30. And the best outperformer goes to none other than Tande themselves, with seeding factor upset of 5. Very good, very good. Okay, and we're back. And we're back. There's only one left, so let's click it. This is gonna be a bit of a mess, so bear with me. If you have feedback, please DM me it, and I will look at it and probably change this according to feedback. I also would like to reiterate, you will not miss Norway. Norway is still to be had. Norway is still to be had. I would also like to reiterate that this goes specifically for Norway, but for characters that people won with, I am not sure what they won with. All I know is what characters that Yo's wrote that you main. And those are the characters I use to indicate you on the map. So, without further ado, that's not the right one. Alright, here we go. Quick recap. The tournaments held were 15, of which 2 were held in Linköping, Stockholm, Skara, and Piteå. There was 1 tournament held in Örebro, Malmö, Gotland, Trollhättan, Halmstad, Göteborg, and Västerås each. Results. Linköping starts with a 13 average. The first local won by Reclaman. Aderkick G was second with Cine Factor upset of 1, and GZN was third with Cine Factor upset of 1. Pipwolf for the second one. Hello, that's me. Brainfog got second with Cine Factor upset of 1, and Reclaman got third with Cine Factor upset of 1. We have Stockholm with the second highest average count of attendees for the month. Won by X Magas, second is Vin Forever, and Phoenix is third. Mint won the second tournament over Rage and Phoenix, getting third with Cine Factor upset of 3. How could you? And then Skara, 6.5 average. Won by Blackcoat, Trasika Score getting second, and LG getting third. Smasher 89 with Cine Factor upset of 2, winning over LG and RetroKid. And we move on to Piteå. Vulcan winning the first tournament over Crowfax and Mangia, who got upset factor 2. And the second tournament also won by Vulcan, so you get double Steve on the map. With Vulcan getting first, Crowfax second with Cine Factor upset of 1, and Klacken. In Örebro, we have a winner in the shape of Astra with Cine Factor upset of 2, winning over Toby One Kenobi, who himself had a Cine Factor upset of 3, and Vin Forever third. And then we have Malmo with the highest average attendee count apparently, with Hope winning the local, Bambi getting second with Cine Factor upset of 1, winning over Pfeiffer. And if you thought it was over, it is not, because we have Gotland, where Kaffemog won the local over Ligrefett and Jolt. Ligrefett with Cine Factor upset of 1. This is where the concern I had over characters is. I'm not sure how often they play Aegis, however, Aegis is listed as their main, so you're gonna see that. And with that said, I need to sort out the camp placement. I will do that for next time, I promise. With that said, you think it's over, but it's hella not. We continue. It is hella not over. We continue. Hope did win in Malmo, that is correct. We have Trollhättan with an attendees number of 6, with Stig getting first, Chop getting second, and Logisticus getting third. Halmstad with Melod getting first, Orgalurga getting second, and Oliver Diz getting third. Göteborg with KP claiming once again first place. Crown getting second place, getting third with an upset factor of 2. Västerås with 12 attendees, with Loki winning it, Lily getting second, and Edo Nixon getting third with Cine Factor upset of 1. Oh. And then that's it. We move on to tournament data, of which I have to once again clear my cam. I need to fix this for next time, but it will be done. Tournament data. The biggest tournaments were held in Stockholm with 24, Malmö with 20, and Örebro and Linköping with 15. The highest average is held was held by Stockholm. Highest average of scenes that had more than one tournament. So the highest average was in Stockholm with 19, Linköping with 13, and Piteå third with 11.5. I should move the chat once again. The highest cumulative, you cannot see that because of how intrusive that is. So let me just, you know what? I'm already here. God! The highest cumulative, Stockholm with 38, Linköping 26, and Piteå with 23 for the month of January. And then, with 178 cumulative attendees, and a total average of 11.86 attendees. 178 divided by 15 locals. The best outperformance of the month go to Toby1 Kenobi, Nerve, Johnny G, and Sensei Taboret, with seeding factor upsets of 3 at their respective locals. Now, I'm back! And now, we move on to the last one. Oh, and now, look at that, you're now in Iceland. All of you are in Iceland. That's crazy. All of you are in Iceland. Okay! We move on to perhaps the biggest region to be in this, with Norway. Okay, so where do I place you? I am not so sure. Let's place you here for now. Alright, so let's start with Norway. Quick recap. 20 tournaments, which is the highest by far. 15 being the second highest on Sweden. Oslo, Stavanger, and Trondheim all held 4 tournaments. Bergen held 2. And then Ålesund, Sarpsborg, Narvik, Innlandet, Skien, and Tromsø all held 1. Results. Oslo has an attendee average of 17.5. Whoopi winning first place, Ton getting second with seeding factor upset of 1, and Pyram getting third with a seeding factor upset of 1. Sluk winning the second tournament, the seeding factor upset of 3 over Pyram and Voravi. Voravi winning the third tournament with seeding factor upset of 1, winning over Pyram and Spicy Wiener. And then Pyram winning the fourth one, winning over Penguin and Ilias, who both have seeding factor upsets of 1. Moving on, we have Stavanger. Vital winning the local with Vithik and Grimasama second and third. And then we have another Fox, because this is with Vithik getting first place with seeding factor upset of 2 over Harmonic Destiny and Zeke. Then we have Kaber winning their whole tournament with seeding factor upset of 3 and Harmonic Destiny and Zeke getting second and third with upset factors of 3 and 4. And then hopefully I can just tell you the last one. It is Ton! You can believe me, it is Ton! I do not want to remove these right now, but I guarantee you that it's Ton, and then Vital, and Kaber. Vital with seeding factor upset of 1. It is Ton, you can see Palutena there, it is Ton, I guarantee you, even though you can't see it, it says Ton. We're on it. Let's keep it going! Trondheim! Mixed Master Z getting first place, Vavi getting second, Koji getting third with seeding factor upset of 2. Devolan getting first, Wilfiam getting second with seeding factor upset of 1, and Carbide getting third. Koji getting first with a seeding factor upset of 3, Broadbooks getting second, and Joro getting third with a seeding factor upset of 3. And Pyram getting first over Vavik and CHZ with seeding factor upset of 2 and 4 respectively. And then we have Bergen, which I have to close my cam once again. Here I am. With Z Platter getting first place, Hosuli getting second, and Mumfi getting third. Hosuli with seeding factor upset of 3. And Z Platter apparently plays random. So that's that. And then Chicken Arrogant winning the second local with over Pebble and Denayob, who has a seeding factor upset of 4. Let's keep it going. Where is Sarpsborg? Did I get something wrong? I hope not. I'll check later. That might be Senayob actually, because that would actually mean a lot. This is a D. So, it's probably me. It's Senayob, my bad. Okay, Ålesund. I'm coming back. Hello, how's it going? Okay. We have Chefin winning over Murloc Master and JV Saudi. With seeding factor upset of 1 and 3 on Murloc Master and JV Saudi third. And then we have Sarpsborg with 178 attendees, with Lugi winning the whole thing. Blue Forever getting second and Tari getting third. And then we have Narvik with 8 attendees, Bollefar seeing the win over Klum and Wage. And then we have Innlandet, which is a region that decided to combine for statistics purposes, which saw Sylvatic River take first over Leblo and Jichan, who has seeding factor 1. Then we have Xi'an, with Jumper taking first place over Zeltu and Lol the Robot. And then we have Tromsø, which you can trust me says Namirin takes first place over Surfresh and Moskusi Skogen. Tournament data. The biggest was held in Salzburg, of course, with 178 attendees. Oslo had 40, and Stavanger and Trondheim had 22. I'm going to have to do that again. The highest average tournament local that had more than one tournament being held was Oslo and Stavanger with 17.5 attendees. Trondheim second with 16.25, and Bergen with 12. Highest cumulative was held in Salzburg, of course, for 178 attendees. Oslo and Stavanger with 70 attendees each, and Trondheim with 65. And then total cumulative attendees, I'm gonna move you over here. Total cumulative attendees was a 451. The total average attendees was 22.6, so 451 divided by 20. And the best outperformers of the month go to CHZ, Pyram, Nakonos, and Senahoy with seeding factor upsets of 4. So, with that done, when that's done, I'm gonna say one thing. So, I did not want to do Smashbrook statistics again. I did not. I thought it was going to be very long. I thought it was going to be very tedious, but it's just a lot of work that goes into it. And so, I did not really want to do it. Which is why you have a mini tiny Smashbrook statistics instead. Which is basically the smaller parts of it combined into a very tiny presentation. We had a major, right? So we might as well make it proper and have a tiny bit of Smashbrook statistics, don't you think? And so, let's go! So, the scripted statistics, the participants and their origin. The attendees were 178 with 44 DQs, of which 101 were Norwegian, 37 were from Sweden, 15 were from the UK, 6 were Danish, 5 were Germans, 4 were Icelandics, 3 were Finnish, 2 were from Switzerland, and then there was 1 representative of Ireland, the US, Venezuela, Austria, and the Netherlands, respectively. I'm gone. Hello. And let's keep it going. This is the split. Now, it is not very indicative if you look at the meager percentages of the people who only had one entrance, but I guess the interesting ones are the Norway, Sweden, and the UK. The UK making a very big part of the entire pie. So, that's the way it be. Best placing by country. Let's start with that, huh? Let me just do this. Norway had Amble and Whoopi, both with seeding factor upsets. Amble with 1, Whoopi with 3, and they both ended at 7th. Sweden had the Schmixtape, ending at 5th with seeding factor upset of 1. Lugi got 1st with seeding factor upset of 2 and getting 1st. Bloom is also there with a nice little badge that says 2. In Denmark, we had Hope and Melly Magron with seeding factor upsets of 1 respectively at 9th. Germany, we had Tarek at 3rd with a nice little medal grasped by Greninja. In Iceland, we saw Ireland with seeding factor upset of 2 at 33rd. From Finland, we have Lancelot at 5th. Switzerland, we have Deep Freeze at 9th. Ireland, we have Selkie at 25th. From the US, we have Molto with seeding factor upset of 1 at 97th. And from Venezuela, we have Tallinn with seeding factor upset of 1 at 129th. Austria, we have Toffel at 129th. And the Netherlands, we have Mr. R at 4th. And that compiles the top 8. Very good, isn't it? Look at this top 8. Over there. Alright, best seeding upset by country. Hello. From Norway, we have Pyre with seeding factor upset of 4. So from 40, went to 9th. From Sweden, we have Melud and Slovorov with seeding factor upsets of 3, 53 to 17 and 97 to 33rd. I have no idea what the picture is about. Can you tell me what the picture is about? I would not be able to tell you. From the UK, we have Nakonos with seeding factor upset of 4 from 134 ending on 33rd. From Denmark, we have Dotpetty with seeding factor upset of 2 from 130 to 65. And from Germany, we have Rob with a seeding factor upset of 1 from 88 to 49th. From Iceland, we have Ireland with a seeding factor upset of 2 from 69 to 33rd. From Finland, we have Lancelot with a seeding factor upset of 0. And Tante with a seeding factor upset of 0. those should be swapped. Those are clearly meant to be swapped. My bad, but it's all good. From Switzerland, we have Umirel with CD factor upset of 2 from 113 to 49. In Ireland, we have Selkie with CD factor upset of -3 from 10 to 25, but it happens, no problem. From the US, we have Moltov, CD factor upset of 1 from 166 to 97th. Venezuela, we have Tallinn with CD factor upset of 1 from 199 to 129th. And from Austria, we have a CD factor upset of 0, 185 to 129th. And from the Netherlands, we have a CD factor upset of 0 from 4 to 4th. So, you might think that what you see right here is a mistake. And I am going to tell you that you have up until this presentation, this slide is over, for you to guess what this is. So let me keep going. Best player versus player upsets. CD factor 3 or greater. Joro over Let's Talk with CD factor upset of 3. Gib Biscuit winning against Claw with CD factor upset of 3. Tricky Turtle against Luke, winning against Luke with CD factor upset of 3. Pizza Time versus Selkie with CD factor upset of 3. Dot Petty winning against Zyro with CD factor upset of 3. Whoopi winning against Hope with CD factor upset of 3. Slobberop winning against Minimo with CD factor upset of 3. Sparfy winning over Frisky Sisson with a feeding factor of 4. And I hope you had your guesses ready for this, what this is, because Melud over Deep Freeze with a seeding factor upset of 6. I think that's meant to say 6, not 5. I think that's meant to say 6. So, I think that's meant to say 6. Well, you know what they say. It's unwinnable, like a GG's. Good shit, my loot. Alright. So, the longest run goes to Luki with 11 sets played. And the best losers run actually goes to Mint with 6 sets played in losers. He felt to lose in losers to Joe a lot to get out of pools. And then won in losers versus Vital 3-2, Asta 3-1, Sloborob 3-0, Pfeiffer 3-2, Alex Dog 3-2 to finally lose to Pyram 2-3 at 13th place. CD factor for Nordics only. Because of DQs, I only count for top 96 plus. Okay, so let me just say one thing. What you're about to see... I already did this for Smash Bros. Statistics. But what you are about to see is pretty much how underseeded or overseeded the different countries were. And what you're about to see is, you'll understand it when you see it. Here you go. Okay, so what you have in front of you is the average of the seeding factor upsets. So if it is positive, they were underseeded. And if it is negative, they were overseeded. There's one thing to stress though. Finland, Denmark, and Iceland, there's not many people. So there's not a lot of interesting data. However, Sweden and Norway are more interesting to look at. Both Norway and Sweden were, by technicality, underseeded. Both of them were underseeded. And even removing outliers, they are still both underseeded. Not by much, by one placement. But that's how it is. Let's keep it going. So that means that both Norway and Sweden were underseeded slightly. Not many outliers either. Okay, so this ends the first part of the show. So that is pretty much it in terms of this part of the show. In terms of attendee data, what you're gonna see for the next editions is something that I had present in Sweden in review, which is attendee data, which means how many tournaments people go per month, how much they traveled, who has most tournaments, who goes the most out of region, etc., as well as character data, so that means most played, most secondaries, etc. And then I would like to ask, has higher quality been achieved? People who are here from Sweden in review, has higher quality been achieved? I really hope so, because this took me 4 days. And then I also thinking about getting new thumbnail for VODs, because I think the old one is not as live up for it. And then I was thinking about United Results map. I don't know, but if you have any critiques, any feedback, anything at all about how I can improve the presentation part of this show, please DM them to me. Which leads me to the next point. It is time for the clip of the month submissions. It is time. It is time. There are six nominees that I'm aware. I do have a rule where I allow people to submit on the spot too. However, I only want one. Do not send me more than one or I will kill you, I believe. Before we go into here, because this is the latest section of the part and people do enjoy this, I would like to go to the next few slides, which is the thank yous. I wish I can remove this and I hope I can. So let me just take my sweet time in removing all of this. Boop, boop, and then boop, and then boop again. All right. What is this? Oh, well, it's gone now. All right. So a huge thank you to everyone involved in the project. From Sweden, we have Orebro, who with Nerv, Johnny G, and Sloborob. Another addendum, if you see a name that is... So what this is the TOs. If you see a name that is italic, that means that they're helping me with the sheet. So from Orebro, we have Nerv, Johnny G, and Sloborob, with Nerv helping me with the sheet. From Malmö, we have the Psych and Pfeiffer, with the Psych helping me with the sheet. From Gotland, we have Ligrefet, who helps with the sheet. From Trollhättan, we have Logisticos and Stig, Logisticos helping with the sheet. Halmstad, we have GCK Phoenix, Denmark, Amon, and Tobios, with GCK Phoenix helping with the sheet. Linköping, we have Cloudberry, Craftersman, and Jason, Albin, and Kimoy, with Cloudberry, Craftersman, and Kimoy helping with the sheet. From Stockholm, we have J-Rose, the Schmixtape helping with the sheet. Hippo, Grimdef, Sunny, and Xmagas. From Skara, we have Yelchi and Tassika Score, both helping with the sheet. From Jönköping, we have Dato King. From Luleå, who's helping with the sheet. From Luleå, we have Gogong, Peanuts, and Gibbles, with Gogong helping with the sheet. From Göteborg, we have Greppe, Time Balloon, with Greppe helping out with the sheet. From PTO, we have Crowfax, Gogong, and Vulcan, with Crowfax and Gogong helping with the sheet. From Västerås, we have Ains and Leaf, both helping with the sheet. From Umeå, we have Copster helping with the sheet. From LFTO, we have Robwin, Crowfax, and Gogong, and Cillian in parentheses, because Cillian, even though is not the TO for the scene, is the one that is volunteering himself to help out. And then from Uppsala, we have Uber, even though I've heard that Uppsala locals might be dead, but we keep it here for now, and then we edit it later. From Norway, the people who have currently hosted an event are here. There's probably going to be more later. From Oslo, from House of Smash, we have Kiseseriu, Dorman, Kusuha, and Spicy Wiener, who is the one volunteering to record School of Smash, I believe it is. School of Smash. The numbers are in lowercase because of the font. Trust me, it is not my intention, but that's kind of how it turned out. From Stavanger, we have MM720 and Northard. Thank you very much from MM720 for helping out with the sheet. He's in the chat and he just tuned in, so thank you very much. From Trondheim, we have Jovo, Radagast, and Vavik, with Jovo and Radagast helping me out with the sheet, Jovo being extremely helpful, and Radagast as well, of course. From Hogesund, we have Ton and MM720. Ton should not be italic, this should be MM720. Thank you again, MM720, for Hogesund. From Bergen, we have Moonfizzy, Platter, Yofi, and Krov, with Krov helping out. Ålesund, we have Måling, Jovo, and Yevi Sadi, Jovo helping out, once again. With Salzburg, we have Opentrap and Dorman, Opentrap being the main lead, helping me out. However, Dorman was extremely helpful in reaching out all of the local organizers within Norway, so please, huge thank yous to Dorman. This would not be possible if not for him. We have Narvik, with Eivind helping out with the sheet. From the inland region, we have Jichan, Pact, Gardex, Leblo, and Trond, with Gardex being the main contributor to the sheet. From Skien, we have Jumper, Long Daddy Green, and Midriff, with Jumper being the main contributor to the sheet. And from Tromsø, we have Surfresh and Navirin, with Surfresh helping out with the sheet. I was confused because none of them were italic, but I believe it is Surfresh. From Finland, we have one, Jive Chile, with Mr. Ashka, and Lancelot volunteering to help out with the sheet. So yes, Pyri, I think it was, you were correct. Hackery? Yeah. From Iceland, we have one tournament scene, well, two locals apparently, but both in the same city. From Reykjavik, with Airly, Yopi Tropi, Break, Solar, and Egiru being the TOs, and Airly being the contributor. And then from Denmark, we have Aarhus, with Hope and Osk helping out, and Copenhagen with not Petty, but Osk helping out with that sheet. Thank you very much to Osk. But we're not done yet. We're going back to clip of the month. And so, here's how it's going to work. Very simple. I pick 2 of these at random. And then we vote them against each other until there is only one winner. I'm going to check my Discord once at the end of all of this, and that is it. Also, I would like to say one more thing. If you are one of the DOs from any of the scenes I've mentioned and you would like to help, please, the more help, the better off I am. Please do it. Please, I beg you. Please, thanks. Thanks a lot anyway for hosting tournaments. Honestly, I heard from Tallinn that the Oslo local runs squad strike, doubles, and singles all in the same day. That is insanity. I have never heard of a local doing that, actually, ever in my life. So, honestly, huge props to Oslo. I would like to do that at our own scene. Not gonna lie. So, here we go. Let's start off with Pyram and Herminator, I suppose. How do I do this again? I close this out, right? Oh, Lord. Pyram and Herminator. Okay. 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 I would like... Okay. Because people are here, and this is the first time that people are attending Clip of the Month, here's how it works and how I ask for submission. The clips have to be from an event that is streamed. I am not saying offline anymore because Nordic Arcadian is a thing now, and honestly, it might be cool to also highlight those parts. So any tournament that is streamed, but it has to be a tournament or a tournament setting. So Cruise at Valhalla would count, for example. Spoilers for next month. Stuff like that. And that's it. And only one clip per person. Only one clip per person, and it has to be done from a Nordic player, but that's it. There is nothing else. Which means that clips of other games can win. For example, I think Melee won Clip of the Year, actually, last year. Credit to Lily. So, let's begin the process. I'm going to pull this up for the poll, because apparently I can't poll in any other way. Can I get out of here, please? How do I get out of here? Hello? Alright. So, this is the Pyram clip. This is the Pyram clip. If you're ready... You can still submit clips. Send me one clip. One. In my Discord. Alright, here we go. First clip. Pyram versus Anvil. Okay, hang on. Let me just get the setting right. We do as we usually do, which means I need to remove sound. And then I have to increase sound here. And then I have to make myself invisible. And off we go. There is no sound. That's crazy. Alright, so let's see it. Okay. There. Backer. Oh. Okay. There's no way this kills. It actually killed. Wait, what? This killed at 51? Huh. Okay. And then we have this one. It was they made 13 days ago, which meant that it was last month. So here we go. This is the second one. This is Herminator submission. Let me see this again. So it's basically a drag down into jab. Yes, sir. That was actually kind of... I didn't even know this was a combo. Did you know this was a combo? I had no idea this was a combo. This doesn't even look like a combo, but I think it is. I didn't know that was a thing. All right, how many submissions did I just get? Oh, oh, that's a lot of clips. Okay, how about we do 3 of them at a time? We do 3 of them at a time. I got spooked. We do 3 of them. Let's do. Wait, why is there a Melly Megon clip? This is Valhalla. Get out of here. That's not allowed. That's next month. Oh, this is Smashboard. Okay, cool. I believe this is Smash. Is this Smashboard? Yes, it is. Valhalla is allowed next month. Wait, the Pyro clip is from last year? Wait, this is from last year? I hope not. Alright, anyway. This is the Hope clip. 3, 2, 1, go.
Oh my god. Side B. Oh my god. Another side B. Oh! No way! No way! Oh my god.
Okay, so I was told there is context to this. I was told that he basically like reverse swept the team or something. I was told that he reverse swept the team. That's a bread and butter. Bonk. Oh lord. So the context is that he like reverse swept Finland. Is that the context? Alright. I hate it. Alright, but it's not up for me to decide. It is for the chat to decide which one lives. Pyrum, Herminator, or Hope. What lives? Which one lives? The rest die. Which one lives? I made a poll. It is time. It is time to vote. Oh, look at the tunnelception. Oh, Lord. You get to see me for a second. Hello. How's it going? All good? That's great. Happy to have you here. I should also probably move this over here. Aha. Okay. Whilst you guys vote, I'm going to look at the... Oh, Lord. Okay. So this is... Okay. This was... Wait, is this... Okay, so this is a Mewtwo clip. So this is an Ambit clip. Okay. 1 second. And Bill. And then we also have a... Oh, okay. Thank you, Kevin. Thank you, Kevin. Then we have this. Wait, this is Valhalla. This is next month. And then we have this one. I will probably just show it here. So we have Spicy Wiener. Does it have to be tournament? It doesn't. It's not friendlies. If it's tournament, it's okay. Or tournament setting. If it's on stream. If it's on stream, I think it's good enough. But in tournament setting. You should show everyone your Discord like you said. I am not going to your section, Rage. Remove the Anvil clip. Okay. Remove the Anvil clip. Okay. Remove the Anvil clip. Okay. Wi-Fi tourney, okay. Wi-Fi tourney, the only Wi-Fi tournament I'm allowing is Nordic Arcadian because I think it would be cool to include. I think it would be cool to include that one. And then I have one more. Wait, who won the poll? Wait, who won the poll? FMG can work. Yeah, sure, FMG is fine. Who won the poll? Poll was a tie. Between which ones? Between who? We're good Empire. Okay, so you people don't know about the Pipwolf rule. You people don't know about the Pipwolf rule. Here's the Pipwolf rule. When there is a tie, I get to pick. That is the Pipwolf. Because I don't vote. That is the Pipwolf rule. So, let's assess the Pipwolf rule over here. Okay, let's see this one. Okay. Don't pick the random up B. Oh shoot. Husk is trying to tell me not to. is, like, the thing is, like, let's put it this way, right? If he missed this, it's game 5 in losers, last stock, last hit. If he doesn't land this, he dies. If he doesn't land this, he dies. On the other hand, he just reverse swept an entire crew. He just reverse swept an entire crew and ended it with up B down there. You know, like, it's pretty... Okay, here's how it's gonna go. I'm voting for Pyram because he would have lived. I am voting for Pyram. I apologize. I am voting for Pyram. I think this is cool. But then again, like... Then again... He had like half a year to react though. I don't know. He had half a year to react. Oh, it's hard. It's hard. Okay, Pyram wins. I called it. Pyram wins. That is my final say. Pyram wins. Goodbye, Hope. Okay. Not a single figure. Nope, not a single. Okay, so let us move on to the next two. Let's do 2 at a time now. Well, actually, let's do 3. These 3. So we have... what do we have here? Okay. Send me this. Johnny, send me this next month if this is February. Okay, so then we have Spicy Wiener. Okay. Here we go. Alright, 3, 2, 1, go. There is audio, it's full maxed. Wait, was that a Warlock punch? Was that a Warlock punch? But why? Why? What happened? Why? Why? Okay. Anyway. Alright, that's a Cyros clip. Alright. Apparently, disclosure, this happened in tournament, but they forgot to record it, I think, is what they said. Alright, so 3, 2, 1, go. I will allow it this time to include more people. Is it just a nil? What? Bonk. Okay, I will give you this. I will give you this. The way that Peach chucks the Steve chucks the turnip is kind of cool, but can I just take the liberty? Can I take the liberty to Can I just take accountability here and just do this real quick? Yeah, everything good? Everything? Can I just take the liberty? Okay. I love democracy. Okay, and then finally we have my clip. So we have these 3 that are left. So I'm gonna show you mine first because it's fair. Some people probably already knows what this is, but I never submit anything, so I thought it would be cool to submit it this one time. The clip is called "Get Labbed On." That is the clip. You already have a spoiler. There's a spoiler here. There's a spoiler, like you can see it there. All right, here we go. Bonk, bink, bonk, bink, bonk, bink. Mishima. Alright, so Bing Bong. And the clip is called Get Labbed On. This is in fact a labbed combo. This is in fact a labbed combo, but it is very day one. So it it is nothing impressive, but I thought it was cool, so I kept it. Alright, moving on. We now have Pyram once again. Once again. You cannot vote because you submitted. No, you can vote. There's too many people. You can vote. Bok. Alright, and then we have the final one being from Spicy Wiener. Low key, this could win. It's just. I'm sorry, but it's just the comedic timing of this. It's just the it's just like this is just pure comedy because like look at this, right? Look at this. Look, the stare down. The stare down. Look at the stare down. Look at this. This is just the stare down. You see it? It's just there like I am not gonna get it. Actually, I'll give you a live representation of what's going on. Ah, you thought you would hit me. I'm dead. That is the representation of what's going on. This is actually just self-combustion. Yeah, Jovo got it right. This is spontaneous combustion. Like, unironically, this is probably one of the funnier things I've seen if you put some context into what Kake was thinking. It just gets funnier every replay. It just gets funnier. It just gets funnier. It's also just like it's the last active frame. It's just like I go in. Alright, just out of fairness, I will also repeat Pyram's and mine. Let's not go to bookmarks. It's a lot of league. Alright, here we go. Like, this is actually much of the same, but in a different aspect. Because this is not even comedic. This is just like, I will do this now. I am panicking. I have no idea what is going on. And then finally we have my clip, which in comparison looks a lot tamer. Because this is labbed. This is just completely labbed. The game audio is very quiet. It's not just you. I will say, I love the commentators. Aïe 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 aïe. Mishima. Alright, so with that said, it's time to vote. It is time to... Oh, oops. Poll. Which one wins clip of the month? Spicy Wiener, Pipwolf, or Pyram? And we start the poll. Here we go. Who wins? Clip of the month. Spicy sweep, I'm afraid. Could be. Honestly, it's a good shout. It's a good shout. It's a good shout, for sure. Oh, Spicy seems to be taking the lead. Which pirate gets 0 votes? Oh, no, he got one. He got one. Oh, I don't think it's close. It looks... Oh, I don't think it's close. Just for that, I'm voting Pyram. Oh, man, the pettiness in you. Okay, and with that, I believe that Spicy Wiener wins clip of the month for the first iteration of Nordics in Review, January edition. For the sake of this entire thing, I typically just show it one last time. Bonk! Okay. And so, that wins clip of the month. So, to reiterate, this ends the presentation, so thank you so much for watching, but if you want to stay here for just a few minutes, I would like to point out what will come for next time. Okay, so, without spoiling anything, so I'm going to be using Sweden in review for this, and not Nordics in review. I'm going to be using this. Yes, this is correct. Okay, so what you are going to be expecting for next edition is probably a mini Valhalla statistics. Probably. I don't know yet. It felt a bit empty to not have that in, considering that the main appeal of the show was about attendee counts and character counts. So I put it in and put a lot of effort into it too. But so a mini Valhalla statistics. So what you are going to expect is something like this for every region. And what this is going to do is tell me how many tournaments people have gone in the month of whatever month it is, which also allows me to tell you who has gone to the most tournaments, who has gone to most out of region, who has gone to more locals, etc. And on top of this, which I think is the most interesting part, is a combined total of character popularity in the Nordics. I will finally be able to see which character is the most popular amongst not only Sweden, Norway, Finland, or whatever, but all of them. All of the countries. And with that said, I'm going to give you the spoiler that last year, Aegis pretty much ran the entire show in Sweden until the last month where Cloud actually got 14 players. So that's what it's gonna be. So without spoiling what I have going on right now in the background in Nordics in Review, I'm doing something extremely similar. So you will be able to see that. So. Yeah, it was more like the character was extremely played apparently, but none of them are very, I don't know. Yeah. Hey, thanks for coming, Spicy. Thanks for coming. I appreciate everyone who came here today. I put a lot of effort into this. I think you can probably tell that the production quality went up by a lot. I will already spoil you that I believe that these slides, I'm going to try and probably begin every single presentation with the same slides, the beginning ones. The reason being, I would like it to be something that when I do post it to YouTube as a VOD, people can see it as kind of like an intro to the program. So I'm probably going to refine myself having to say that again because it was kind of shaky because I was a bit nervous, but now I'm fine.